We can hit this big one. Send it. And welcome back, guys. And we got a box. And not just any box with nothing on it. It's the Razor MX 650. Yeah, we got a little electric dirt bike here. Come on over to this side to verify what we got in here. That is the MX 650. So let's get this 2024 36 volt out of this box and onto the road. So let's go. And here it is, the Dirt Rocket. Yeah, it looks like we got a pretty slick yellow Suzuki Ricky Carmichael theme going on here. Now, getting it out of the box was simple. It's a solid little bike. You just pop the bars up, and that is about it. Takes a solid 12 hours to charge out of the box, so be ready for that. It is a 36 volt lead acid battery in there. So that's something new to this channel, the old school lead acid. That's what we all used to roll around on our big wheels. Now this thing's got a max weight of 220 pounds, so it should have no problem toting me around 145 pounds on it. Now they don't give you mileage on this battery. It's got a 40-minute max range on it. So I will keep track of range today and we'll see what that ends up being. Right out the box, we got the folding pigs, good for berm blasting. And there's our 36 volt, 650 watt mid-drive motor right there. Good little torquey motor. It's just got a little rubber band going back to the back wheel there. Now it looks like we have front and rear 140 millimeter drum brakes on this bad boy. And it's got a nice heavy duty kickstand, but the kickstand sits it so it is straight up and down. There is no room for error. This thing will tip right over if you just breathe on it. And right out of the box, here are your sponsors. You're gonna go ride for now. Now, right behind this little box is your charge port. That does just slide down. Do not try to pull on that. And next to that is your on and off switch. Simple enough, and that's all there is to it. The bike is live and running. You come up front here, and there is your gauge. That will tell you if you got a low battery or a full battery, and that's all you get with your little twist throttle right there. Razor. The bars are nice. A lot of people are just throwing rentals right on there, but nonetheless, it's got a good rise. It feels fun. Nice little pullers on there. Now, it looks like if you have a little wrench, you can do a little adjustments on that rear suspension, but we do have front and rear suspensions, just like a normal pit bike. Now, just for a quick reference for everybody, I'm about 5'9", and here's how I'm looking on here. Very nice, very nice. Here's our kickstand issue. I'm on the trail and I just can't. You almost got to find a hill to lean it on. Now I like to got the grab handle back there right behind the fender. That's nice. Makes for moving around very easy. Now the bike's coming in at like 85 pounds. Not too bad. You can still throw it in the back of your car. No problem. Now we're running a proper moto tire setup, 16 and a 17 inch in the rear, and they are nice, nubby, and grippy. All right, guys, not a whole lot to talk about. Pretty simple little bike. What do you say we get this Dirt Rocket onto the road and let's get some feedback and some seat time. Let's ride. All right, guys, we are saddled up. We'll just fire on the on switch on there, and that's all there is to it. It is live. There we go. And we are cruising the trail. Motor's got a nice little whine to it. The belt's a little loud. Woo! Gotta let them people know you're coming. Woo. Yeah, the suspension is fun. For somebody my weight, it's pretty fun. It's pretty awesome. Here we go. Oh, hitting the berm. We're kicking up roosts and mud everywhere right now. It is a dirt bike. All right. All right, got a little jump coming up. Whoa, full send. Hit down here. Ooh, this is pretty big. It's pretty steep right here. We're gonna run it down right through that rut and see if we can't climb that hill. Let's hit it. Full send. And it made it up. That's no joke. That's a pretty big hill for a little 650 watt. This is the most backyard fun you can have. This ain't gonna piss off the neighbors, and you can just rip and have some fun. Woo! Oh, it's getting pitted. Oh. Yeah, we're ripping here, man. Full throttle, got my finger on the back brake, and big air. Come down, pull up the hill again, full lap. Oh. Oh. Yeah, and we're up. Pull another lap here, we'll stand up a little bit, lean back. Oh yeah. Sit down, hit the curve. Oh yeah, we're getting faster now on it. Man, if you find one of these on a good Amazon deal day, you could probably score one for about 500 bucks, which is just a killer deal. We can hit this big one. We are kicking up mud everywhere, and those fenders are blocking it. We like that. Stand up for this one. Awesome. Back down the huge hill. Full send. Man, if you are just getting into dirt biking, you want an electric bike or a Sur-Ron, this is a good choice to start from, man. You master one of these before you step on a Sur-Ron, and I think you'll be in a lot better shape once you get on a bigger bike. All right, we are blasting through the trail, making our exit out of this little wilderness on a nice fall day in Minnesota. Woo! I love the suspension. It bucks you around, makes it a little extra fun. Those front forks can get a little loud. They do slap a little bit, that's for sure. And we are out of the trail and on to the street. Watch out for the coppers. Now the claim top speed is 17 miles an hour. Let's test that real quick. All right, we did a good 20 minutes of riding. Let's see if we can't get to that top speed here on the flat and then see what we can do downhill. Look at that, 10 miles an hour already. We're going uphill a little, 15, still on flat. Looks like I was getting about 16, now I'm heading downhill. There's that 17, 18, 19 downhill. All right, let's see if we can't hold that top speed. Hold it with all 145 pounds of me. Yeah, so it's like, it's holding solid 17 on my map. So they advertise these for 16-year-olds, but if you got a kid that's 10, 11, 12 years old, this is a great starter bike. It's a little bigger than a PW50 and has a little higher top speed, but nonetheless, it is just as easy to ride. So if you're thinking about getting into e-motos and you got a little extra cash, start small. Learn the basics, learn how to bang a berm on a little bike like this, and then move your way up to a bigger bike. You will save yourself a lot of pain and agony if you are just trying to full send, you know? All right, we have made it to the gated skate park. Doing big things, dropping. Woo. Oh, that's fun. Gotta get ourselves a little kick turn up here. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Selves a little A-frame action, little skidster. Very nice. Another little pick up. Oh, yeah, and dump it back down. There we are. Let's see if we can't get a little higher on this guy. This thing's actually a little blast around the park. Oh, that's awesome. That is so much fun, actually. All right, guys, back on the trail. All right, so far so good. This thing is taking us to the moon. Let's blast these little smooth little windies here quick, see how it handles. And it handles awesome. This thing is capable. And if you are looking for a little upgrades, man, from Amazon to multiple websites, you can get full bolt-on, just plug and play upgrades to make these even 72 volt monsters. And there's a lot of guys out there that are absolutely sending these things to the moon and taking these to 60 miles an hour, which is very impressive. These bikes have been around a few years now, and I could see why, and why they're such good sellers. At first, I thought they were just some cheap little toys, which in a sense they kind of are, but for what you're getting for the money and the fun factor, it's a no-brainer. Pound for pound, this thing is just killing the game right now. Auto response, you can hear the motor spin up, it's there, but it takes a sec for that mid-drive motor to catch, and once it does, it blasts off. And this thing is low-key. As long as you mind your P's and Q's, you should be able to get around anywhere. Let's try this thing with no hands, see how the balance is overall. Hit these trails here, whoa, whoa. It's there, it wants to lean that way. Probably the battery's over there, but nonetheless, pretty solid. Now, there are no power settings, so if you get off this bike, you hit that throttle, it will go. I love it. I love that instant torque. That is so good. As of right now, I got my grips just flying off right there. Got to give those a little twist back on, and you're back in the game. You know, shoot a little hairspray on there, stick it real nice. All right, let's try a little Lazy Boy recliner, shall we? Oh yeah, we got the Lazy Boy. That means we can freestyle it. Oh, look at that. We just hit the low bar right there. If you can see that little yellow light, the battery is going low. And it's a bummer, it's gonna take 12 hours before we can play again. I did notice the power decrease significantly going up this hill, but still pulling me up this hill at least 12, 13 miles an hour. And guys, go ahead and check the description. I'll put my range data down there when I'm getting. This thing is about to conk out on me. I can feel it anytime. All right, no motor vehicles, and I think that's where we're gonna stop our trip today, guys. Awesome little ride on this bike. What can I say? And guys, thank you for watching today's episode. That was fun on the Dirt Rocket by Razor, the MX650. If I have any discounts, I will put them below, and click on the link below to help support my channel. But nonetheless, not a lot to complain about. It held through. We did some good beating on it too. You know, the battery doesn't last too long, but that's what can you expect. It's just an old school DC 36 volt. But hey guys, thanks again for watching, and happy trails. Peace.